Palmtech Complete simplifies the process of getting your agreements signed. Once an inspection is scheduled, an email will automatically be sent to your client with your agreement that they can then sign electronically. It is easy for you to add your agreements in, and if you don't have one yet, the software has one preloaded that you can use. When logged into your account, you can set up your agreements by clicking or tapping on your name in the top right corner, and then by clicking on Settings. In Settings, we'll click or tap on Agreements. At the top, we have a toggle for Agreements are enabled. If you want to use agreements in Palmtech, make sure this is turned on like we have here. If you don't want to use the agreement functionality, you can disable it by clicking or tapping the toggle. Below this, we have a list of all of our agreements. You can have as many agreements as you want and can automatically assign these agreements to the appropriate services. If we wanted to edit an existing agreement, we could do that by clicking on the agreement in the list. For this video, we'll say we want to add in a new agreement, which we can do by clicking or tapping on Add New. We're now looking at our inspection agreement builder. Let's give this agreement a name and we'll just call it Test. And now let's set up the agreement. If you already have an agreement, the easiest way to set it up is to add it in by copying and pasting the text from wherever it is that you have it. This works really well if it's in a format like a Word document or a PDF. For this video, I have my agreement in a Google Doc. So I'll come to my Google Doc and I'll simply highlight all the text and I'll copy it. Now that it's copied, I'll come back to Palmtech and I'll paste it in. Now that it's pasted in, I can adjust it as desired. At the top, you'll see our edit options, including kind of the standard ones with bold, underline, and italicize. We can change the font color, type, and size, add bullet lists or number lists, and adjust the alignment, as well as inserting links if we need to, and media. The last option we'll see here is for preview, and if I were to click on that, I'll just get a preview of how the agreement will look with the changes that we made. You can also insert dynamic placeholders for items like property address, client name, and others by clicking where you want it to appear in the agreement and then coming over here to your placeholder list and then selecting it. And then it simply inserts it directly into your agreement. Once your new agreement is set up, you can easily assign it to the services that you want to use it for. Then each time that service is used, your client will get an email once the appointment is scheduled where they can read and sign your agreement electronically.